This is Pete Neal for Quarks.org. In 7 months, the Trump administration has bombed fishing boats in the Caribbean, invaded Venezuela, killed 165 innocent girls in Iran, and starved 11 million Cubans with an oil blockade. Trump did this. These are war crimes, and here is a catalog. April 2025, Yemen. A U.S. airstrike hit a migrant detention center in northwestern Yemen. At least 61 African migrants were killed. Amnesty International called it an indiscriminate attack and demanded it be investigated as a war crime. April 2025, Yemen. A second U.S. strike hit the Ras-Isa port. More than 80 civilians were killed. Human Rights Watch called for a war crimes investigation. June 2025, Iran. While Iran was engaged in diplomatic talks with the United States, the U.S. military struck Iranian nuclear facilities in 2 areas, attacking a country during active negotiations. Legal experts called it a violation of international law. September 2nd, 2025, the Caribbean. U.S. Special Forces attacked a boat of alleged drug traffickers. 2 men survived the first strike. The second strike was ordered to kill the survivors in the water. Legal experts called it a potential war crime. The Pentagon called it a success. September 2025 through March 2026, the Caribbean and Pacific. The strikes continued. The U.S. military has struck 46 vessels in 45 separate attacks. 157 people are dead. No armed conflict was declared. No due process. No trial. Under international law, these were civilians. The ACLU called it state-sanctioned murder. January 2026, Caracas, Venezuela. The U.S. bombed the capital of Venezuela. At least 75 people were killed, including civilians. President Nicolas Maduro and his wife were abducted. They were kidnapped. There was no declaration of war. There was no congressional authorization, no UN approval. War crimes prosecutor Reed Brody called it, quote, the international crime of aggression. February 28, 2026, Iran. The United States and Israel launched a full-scale war on Iran. That same day, a U.S. cruise missile struck a girls' school in Minab, Iran. 195 dead. 165 of them were little girls. Not only that, but Iran's supreme leader, a civilian under the laws of war, was assassinated. International legal experts called these acts war crimes. March 4th, 2026, Indian Ocean, off Sri Lanka. The USS Charlotte, a U.S. nuclear submarine, torpedoed the Iranian frigate Iris Dina without warning. The ship was returning home unarmed from a naval exercise in India. It sank in 2 to 3 minutes. 180 people were on board. At least 87 were killed. More than 60 remain missing. The submarine fled without surfacing to rescue survivors. Under the Second Geneva Convention, warring parties are obligated to rescue the shipwrecked. Defense Secretary Hegseth called it a quiet death. The U.S. has not signed on to the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court. The Trump administration sanctioned the ICC to prevent investigations. The civilians who were killed had no such protection. These are allegations documented by Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, the ACLU, Lawfare, and the Council on Foreign Relations. No U.S. official has been charged. Not yet. This is Pete Neal for Quarks. Go to quarks.org for more information.